Alright, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today we are going against Berto. Berto's rocking out with that Gengar, Gliscor, Infernape, Scizor, Rotom, and Gyarados. Very cool team. Gengar is considered Uber in BDSP, so we'll have to figure out how we're going to be dealing with that today. We do have trusty old Weavile, so that might be the sauce that we need to go for today. Question of the day is, what is the best unconventional Pokemon set that you have created? And it's been amazing. This Weavile is actually rocking out with Substitute. I have not seen too many Substitute Weaviles. I think it's a little bit unconventional. We're trying that out today. We'll see if it works. Hopefully we can get something going with it. In the last game, it just went down very, very early. I kind of death farted it very early on, but hopefully in this game it looks like it could do actually quite a bit of work underneath a sub. So hopefully we can pull that off. But yeah, let me know your most unconventional set. The Blissey set I've run, I would assume it was unconventional at the time with the Soft Boil, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Thunder, but here lately it's became very popular. So that's another thing, you know. I mean, stuff sometimes at first becomes unconventional or starts out that way, but then it becomes very popular, and now you almost run into almost every Blissey is a very offensive variant of a Blissey, so it's very interesting. Alright, Gyarados lead. I'm sure they weren't expecting the Rotom lead. Rotom's a very good lead for us because it allows us to kind of figure out what they're wanting to do. Hey, we can vote switch on most things. That Gliscor he has on his team, obviously we couldn't vote switch in front of it, but if we were Rotom against Gliscor, he's at the disadvantage because we have the Hydro Pump. So that's that situation. Now we know that he has a Rotom on the field. His Rotom ain't going to be able to do nothing right now. We get a free switch into Ambipom. Now what Ambipom can do to Rotom is just hit it really hard. If this happens to be a Choice Scarf Rotom, let it be a Choice Scarf Rotom. That's not the end of the world here, because most likely he'll be going for a Vote Switch. Fake Out still out prioritizes Choice Scarf in this situation. Gyarados does come back out. Gyarados wanting to set up that Dragon Dance, and the question is that valuable? Do you get enough value to get an early Dragon Dance off of your Gyarados? You know, I mean, it's not that bad, right? You think about hindsight's 2020. You know, he's trying to set up and sweep, and I'm trying to avoid getting swept. Right now, the best move is to go back out into a Rotom, just in case if they do go for the crunch with the Gyarados. You don't want Latios to be caught in between that. And if he decides to Dragon Dance, there's not much he can do in front of a Rotom because Gyarados does not have Power Whip in BDSP. Unlike Sword and Shield where it obtained that move, it doesn't have it here. So okay, so he's just going for a Waterfall. That's not doing that much damage to Rotom. So that's good, that's good. Obviously we scare you out again with a Vote Switch. I'm actually going to be predicting the Gliscor here. It's not the end of the world for me to make this prediction because I do feel like he was switching. Here comes the Gliscor. So if we can land our Hydro Pump here, that would be fantastic. Unfortunately, we miss it. We are locked into it. We are Choice Scarf. We do outspeed. Does he switch out? Because either way, there'll be free damage on something. So let's see. Let's see what he wants to do. Do you want to lose your Gliscor this early? Or do you want to keep it around, my man? He is switching. Back out into the Gyarados. Good switch there, because I'm forced to switch my Rotom when you do this play. Because we are Choice, we're not able to switch our moves. And I'll show you guys the ones that are new to Pokemon or just is here watching my videos trying to learn. When you're choiced in any manner, like I want to go for my electric move right here, I'm not able to, you know, because I am Choice Scarf. I have Thunderbolt. See, I'm Choice Scarf. It won't let me. So, because I'm locked in, I locked myself into Hydro Pump. So I'm forced to switch. Latios still isn't that bad of a play, right? Latios does most likely outspeed the Gyarados unless he does go for the Dragon Dance. Question is, too, I believe it depends on if he's Jolly or Adamant. If he's Jolly, he might be able to outspeed me. But if he's Adamant, I believe Latios still outspeeds him. And at the same time, is he packing Crunch? Most likely, how he's playing, he probably is. I wouldn't imagine him having Taunt. Just because, just how I feel like he's playing so far. He does have Ice Fang, very interesting. Latios lives on 1 HP. He did outspeed us, so that means he was Jolly. Latios still gets the Thunderbolt off, and that's a KO. So we stopped the big sweeper. And he still doesn't know anything about Latios. He doesn't know what our item is, or nothing. Our item is White Herb. Alright, so Scizor comes out. Alright, so it's an easy switch. Let's go out. We can go out to Heatran or Scizor. I'm thinking Heatran right now because that just threatens the fire move. Gyarados is gone. We can go for easy flamethrowers from here on out. Alright, so we take the Bullet Punch pretty easily. And you know, we can practically predict the switch, right? If that's the case, let's go for Stealth Rocks because he does have Gengar. Gengar potentially has the Focus Sash. If he has the Focus Sash, we need to get rid of it. That's just how that goes. We don't want to mess with the Gengar if it has the Focus Sash, so let's get rid of it. And Scizor is a great Pokemon to set that up on. I mean, he could be trying to go for Defog. Are you willing to keep your Scizor in against a Heatran, though, is the biggest question. And the answer, our opponent answered it for us. He said, nope, I'm not. I'm going to bring out my Rotom because that's what counters Heatran. I'm thinking for the late game, you know, a little bit already. Trying to go ahead and get that little bit of thought process. You know, because sometimes you can't just play on what's in front of you right now. Sometimes you have to think about the late game. And that's what we're doing with that turn. We could be predicting a vote switch here. Because this is a nice situation for our opponent just to go for a vote switch. And so going out into Latios, it will take us out. But then it gives us initiative on what we need to bring in to fight whoever he would have vote switched into. He actually goes for Hydro Pump to take out what would have been our Heatran. He ends up taking out our Latios. That's fine. Now we're in a good spot to go back out into Ambipom. Gyarados is no longer around. So an easy fake out plus Last Resort should definitely take out your Rotom. Like I said, if you're Scarfed, Hydro Pump would hurt, actually. I don't necessarily think it would knock out a full HP Ambipom, but it would definitely hurt. But another thing to note, slower accuracy, it could definitely miss. Keep that in mind. He's thinking really hard though, because Ambipom is probably about to claim something. He is switching out. He's realized I need to save my Rotom. Going to Scizor. Scizor is actually a good Pokemon here. But since we got the Stealth Rocks up and he doesn't, having a rinse and repeat cycle like this will actually end up helping us out. Because yes, we didn't do that much damage to that Scizor. But he knows that we're going to go out into our Heatran. Our Heatran, because most Scizors don't pack Rock Smash. Ours actually has it. But most do not. So we go back out into our Heatran. What we do here is, hey, we already set up our Stealth Rocks. There's no way the Scizor is going to be trying to stay in. He actually goes for Defog, so good play, right? He still probably will not be staying in. So I'm still able to get some free Stealth Rocks up, and it took two Pokemon to switch in. to stop or to get the Scizor back in. He's not going to stay in against this Heatran. So reset your Stealth Rocks. If he didn't go for Defog, I would have said go for Flamethrower. But since he did, yeah, bring up that Infernape. That's fine. I still get my Stealth Rocks up. Knowing that you went for Defog tells me that you have a Focus Sash somewhere. It could be this Infernape. It very well could be. But I'm also thinking it might be that Gengar. Now Infernape, let's see, close combat's probably the big move, right? We don't necessarily have a great Pokemon on Switch that would just say, hey, I would love to take that. Latios probably would have been that Pokemon. Unfortunately, it's not here anymore. It went faint. It's gone. So we have to think what we want to do. Scizor seems like it's our least valuable Pokemon. So we go into the Scizor. Yes, we would love to have the priority Bullet Punch for late game. He actually sets up his own Stealth Rock, so that's fantastic. That is actually fantastic. I don't necessarily know what he wants to do, but I'm going to go for that Bullet Punch. Infernape's kind of a frailish Pokemon, so I'm expecting this to do at least 1/4 of its HP. And, I mean, the only way you can avoid this Bullet Punch is A, switch out. You know, and he very well might be. He might be thinking that we're trying to bait him into going for a certain move. That's not necessarily the case. But he might be afraid to go for the fire attack. Because we do have Scizor and Heatran on the same team. He actually shows me Overheat here. Takes out my Scizor. That's fine. This gives us a situation where we can actually go out into our Rotom. Rotom or Ambipom even. I can't remember who's faster, Ambipom or Infernape. We do have that situation now though. I'm gonna go right now. Go out into Ambipom. I do think Ambipom is faster. The only thing is that he might have the priority Mach Punch. But either way, Fake Out's going to do a lot of damage. It might even scare him out. It does. Okay, fantastic. He doesn't want to take that. He goes out into that Gliscor. That's fine. Because after this Fake Out, our last resort combination with the Stealth Rocks, it might actually be enough to take it out. Let's find out. That's going to be kind of close. I think he's going to survive just in the red. But we go for this combo anyway. Because what's the worst case he does is go for the Earthquake, right? Potentially take us out? Oh, he actually takes that very well. Knockoff though. That's fine. We're alive. Yes, we lost our Metronome. But Last Resort still hits so hard. It still hits really, really hard without the Metronome. We might still be able to take this Gliscor out, actually. If he has Protect, I don't think we will. The following turn, obviously. But there's a chance that we can take him out right here, and he knows that. He's like, no, I'm not going to fight that. Go out to my Scizor. Scizor can take it a lot better than the Gliscor, right? Now we know the Scizor wants to go for Defog. So if this comes kind of close, we're going to risk it. Not close enough in my book. I'm not going to risk my Ambipom going down here. If it was close, if it did a little bit more damage, I would have had a shot to go for the another Last Resort play. But since it's not as close as I want it to be, I'm going to go on to the Heatran. Heatran's going to practically, I mean, he's going to Defog. We know that. Oh, he actually goes for Roost. Yeah, at this point too, because he's already committed the Stealth Rocks on his side of the field as well. That's true. He just doesn't want to go for the Defog. Okay, I got you. I understand that. So if he goes for it, he's going to have to try and get Infernape back in, and that's kind of hard to do, right? Alright, so we got the Flamethrower. He shouldn't be able to stop Heatran. Pretty free Flamethrower on anything that he wants to bring in, because I mean they're going to be taking Stealth Rock damage as well. If you bring in the Infernape with the Stealth Rock damage, Flamethrower is still going to be doing quite a bit. So I don't think he'll take it out. No, Rotom, that's fine. We're whittling down your team. That's the biggest thing. If he happened to be Citrus Berry Rotom, which would guarantee our Ambipom to outspeed, so that would have been good information to note. But he's not. He's almost down though, right? Like one more. I don't necessarily think one more Flamethrower, but we switch. He might just go for Vote Switch. That's fine. We'll go into our Rotom. If we take a Vote Switch, we take a Vote Switch. That's not the end of the world. See what he wants to do. We're kind of low on our Rotom too after we take this Hydro Pump. We are. Might be a little lower than him. No, we're probably roughly about the same right now. Alright, so do we predict that Gliscor to come back in? That would be actually a pretty tough prediction to predict, but we're going to go for it. If this Rotom stays, and I'm sure we'll take him out with our Hydro Pump. Let's see. Do you bring out the Gliscor? You do. Okay, come on. Come on, Rotom. I need you to hit this Hydro Pump. Fantastic stuff. We get the Hydro Pump prediction correct. And Gliscor is down. That's a huge Pokemon down. We're starting to break our opponent's team. Scizor coming out. You know, Scizor being at full HP, but it's practically, with our Heatran still alive, it's practically at, it's almost dead, basically what I'm saying. Because Heatran's still at full HP too, and as long as you have the Heatran, you have the Scizor's number, basically. Because what can Scizor do to you? He's so scared of your Heatran that your Heatran's actually able to go for the Flamethrowers. He's actually getting rid of the Stealth Rocks. So that's telling me that that Gengar that he has in the back is Focus Sash. So we're basically on a rinse and repeat cycle, right? Last time I went for Stealth Rocks, he did switch out into the Infernape. There's not much I can do to punish the Infernape switch. I am predicting the Infernape. We could go out into Ambipom or Rotom. Both kind of fail if he happens to have Mach Punch. Knowing that he didn't really stay in against Ambipom though, I don't think he has the Mach Punch. We're switching out. Going out into Ambipom. Hopefully he's switching as well. He is switching. Go out to that Infernape. Let's see. Gengar. Ah, no way. Good play. If I Flamethrower there, we would have been in a awesome situation. We had to go back out into our Heatran. Heatran is a special wall. This Heatran is a special wall. The problem is Hypnosis, right? Hypnosis is very low accuracy, but with the Gengar, it seems like it can hit quite a bit. 3-minute timer too. Yeah, this turn right here kind of bit us in the butt. Nasty plot. So I'm assuming you probably have Focus Blast. That's an easy assumption there. The question is too, I think Weavile still outspeeds, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain it does. So as long as we can chip it, we're fine. Focus Blast does miss, thank goodness. We get the Flamethrower off. That's a good chip. We know that he's going to go probably for the Focus Blast again. Most likely it's going to hit. Hopefully we live. Like I said, we're a special defensive Gengar. Oh, or Heatran. Heatran does miss though. Or, I'm getting my Pokemon mixed up. Gengar misses. He Curse Party our Flamethrower, but it's a little too late because you're down. Out of here. That's fine. I can definitely switch our Heatran out to reset that. Okay, the biggest threat is gone. Rotom comes back out thinking that he's scaring my Heatran, but really and truthfully you're not. I can't hit you with my Flamethrower. I could go Flash Cannon. Really and truthfully I could, and I might just do that. Stay in. Yeah, we should easily take a Hydro Pump. He does land this one. Let's see. We should take it relatively well. Ugh, not that well. Critical hit, that's why. So we can survive. Critical hit Hydro Pump. That's a nice note. Knowing that it's coming again, though. Do we stay in? And just let him... Because if we go out to our Rotom, Rotom probably won't take it that very well. We're low on Pokemon. I do think we go out to the Rotom, and that way we can definitely threaten. We have the Ambipom play after if he takes out Rotom, so that's Ambipom's practically unlocked at that point. Timer is going to probably end this battle for us, but I do think we played a very good game. It was very balanced, you know. There until at the very end, where he missed both his Focus Blasts, but hey, that's the problem for running that attack, basically. Yeah, we got Ambipom Fake Out. Yeah, go out into that Infernape. Be my guest. Scizor. I will take some damage onto that. Be more than happy to. Let's see, we know Bullet Punch is coming. Heatran's actually kind of low. And Timer just might have just saved us there too. Let's see, time has ran out. We lost? Every time it goes down to Timer, I end up losing. I had the momentum there too. Someone needs to check this Timer stuff because I feel like I had more HP at the end. But good game to our opponent. Guys, if you guys did enjoy this battle, remember to click this battle on your screen right now because this is a very similar battle. Go check it out. Anyway, guys, this is Wi-Fi Merman signing out. Peace.